ice in my hand.
She's cute. Hey, what's up, Sean? Adam, Elko Loco, welcome back, man. How's it going? Gotta get this set up super fast. We're starting in 8 minutes. Hey, what's up, Noel? Cirque, Sriracha, Heisenberg, Z Dundee, Blurred Eyed Visual, Cole Huntley, Gold Prawn Limited, CS, Big Daddy Barbecue, D Libby, Sean Pierce. Oh my god, what's up, guys? I gotta get this set up real fast. Hello from Virginia. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Perry. How you doing, bro? Shout out to El Fego Espinoza. How's it going? Today's a beautiful day, SafeMoon family. Any news on SafeMoon Joe? I don't know. I'm a little worried about him. He did reach out to us through Twitter and said that he was just resting. But I know he had COVID, and then he just stopped uploading for like a week. Hello from China. Hello, China. Time to sell that Evergrow and concentrate on SafeMoon? No, man.
Hello from California.
Hello, California. How's it going? Elko Loco with the $5. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I gotta get the stream set up real quick. It's gonna be on Twitter, and we'll be live in 7 minutes. See if we get any big news today. Yeah, everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. That'll get more people in here. Okay, sounds good. All right, one quick trip had them, so I bought them all. It was only like 3 or 4. You're welcome for the recommendation, man. I hope you're up. I had about a heart attack after seeing the glitch on Evergrow Coin. Yeah, everybody thought they had trillions of dollars. NND Workers LLC, thank you so much for the $5, man. You're awesome. Amazing support. I really appreciate that. I missed the beginning of the EGC AMA, what got said about exchanges. I'll cover that, but we got to jump into SafeMoon. I'll be putting out videos for SafeMoon and Evergrow this week, so I'll do a recap and everything for you. I just need another 2 minutes and we'll be ready, guys. Can you ask them to talk about adding liquidity to liquidity pool and if they'll add a tracker for that? Does anyone notice their different values in the SafeMoon and the Trust Wallet? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. EGC recap in short, hold on and enjoy the ride. Yeah, it looks really big, actually. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm done. Sorry, I'm good. We're good to go. Can go jump on over to the Twitter. Mitch Bromwell, how's it going, man? Thank you for the $1, man. Always appreciate that. Yeah, the wallet price has been jacked up, I think, due to CoinMarketCap is where our Trust Wallet gets its price from, so that's why it's jacked up. Simply put. Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's get some more people in here. Good afternoon. I'm not SafeMoon owner, but I enjoy listening. Awesome. Yeah, we might get some big news from John and Ryan. It'd be nice if they had Papa in these too, you know. John, Ryan, and Papa would be an awesome team to have in these things. I think it'd get more viewers too. I've heard they know it's bugged and we'll fix it. Yeah, they're working on it 100% right now. Thanks for the heads up on Evergrow Coin. Have you made the best money so far in crypto? Is there anything else you or get into? There's other projects, but nothing like big. You know, everybody knows about Vetter. Everybody knows about Cryptor. I just invested in ADA Cash. ADA Cash rewards you in ADA, Cardano. And there's something called 4JNet coming out in December, but that one could be a total flop. I have to wait till they get some more information on that. Yo, what's up, Jeremiah Benjamin? How's it going, my dude? Going live today. Papa will be there. They said on... No way, that's awesome. Like you said, it's probably CoinMarketCap when Shiba flooded it. Hey, what's up, Sandman? How's it going? Anyone having issues buying SafeMoon merch? Ask them if they have plans on creating a stable coin like Tether and using a small percentage from each transaction to burn and reflections. The Great Gooch, what's up, man? Always good to see you. Hey, brother, I hope all is well by you. Excited today. What's up, Great Gooch? Thank you so much for that $2, man. You're insane. Hey, CC, thanks for streaming this live again today. Sorry I got started late, guys. I have to do the Evergrow too. I usually like to start earlier, but you got some other great options as well. I just invested in crypto as well. Yeah. Hey, what's up, SafeMoon Dog? How's it going? No more FUD around SafeMoon and Evergrow, just hype. I know, right? Things are finally up. It's so exciting to be in because I got into SafeMoon when everything was slowly declining, and now we're like starting to go up, and we have huge projects coming out. This is going to be the most exciting time of SafeMoon's life in the next few months to the next year. Woody with the $25. You're insane, man. SafeMoon Evergrow coin to the moon. Thank you so much, Woody. You're awesome, bro. Who's ready to burn a zero? Hey, crypto, keep bringing it 1,000%. Great, you are here. Thank you, Stephen Berg. Appreciate that, man. We got about 2 minutes that you'll be going live. I'll be shutting up. I might go up on stage and try to ask some questions. I don't know. If I see some good questions in the chat, I will do that for you guys. When is CDC going to allow us to stake ADA on their wallet? Yo, CC, where can we find ADA Cash? It's not on CoinMarketCap. Look it up on Twitter. See if you can find it there. They have a whole website and stuff. Just find them on Twitter. Make sure you have the right one. Crypto Control, can't touch EGC now. It's too rich for my blood. Hey, you do what you got to do, you know. Although I do want to say that everybody who listened to me, I made a video about Evergrow Coin when it was $16. Anybody who listened to me bought 1 billion tokens for $16. Now 1 billion tokens is around $2,000. So congratulations to anybody who watched my videos and made that decision, because you're way up right now. Happy Halloween! Giving out full-size candy bars at my place. That's awesome. We have the tiny candy. We're not cool like you, Okoloko. Have you looked at the Vetter token with the platform coming out? Yes, I have. I invested in Vetter. Enjoy your content, my guy. Keep it up. Thank you, Mickey Chambers. You're awesome, man. They should be starting any minute, guys. As much as I enjoy talking to you guys, I wish I could have started a little bit early, but that's okay. All right, they're live. We'll jump on in there. Of carrots out in a bowl. Oh man, the disrespect. That's hilarious though. I'm going to talk to you guys. As soon as they start talking, I'm going to mute myself and we'll just listen together. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate you guys that enjoy my content, that support me. And I'm just proud. I'm just happy to be with you guys on the journey of SafeMoon. I can't wait to meet the team and meet you guys at a convention one day. That'll be super fun. You guys don't know what I look like, but I'll be wearing like a Crypto Control hoodie. Hey, how are we doing this afternoon? What's up, Awesome Channel? How's it going, man? Ask about a buyback option. Nice, Jack. That's good to hear, bro. Well, I actually kind of kept up with SafeMoon.
All right,
all right, I'm gonna be quiet now.
SafeMoon Sunday, guys. Just so you know, I am at an airport. I have to travel around a lot of great meetings, but I wouldn't miss SafeMoon Sunday for the world. So, all right, we're just gonna get Ryan up on the stand. Oh, there we go. 1 second. Okay, I think we're just waiting on Ryan. But we'll go ahead and kick it off. All right, I'm John, the CEO of SafeMoon. We'll be having Ryan, and we should be having Thomas joining us here shortly as well. We'll be talking about the new wallet update and the next wallet update. Briefly go over what Darkmoon is. Talk about some wind turbines, because that's everyone's really wondering about that. And then discuss exchange progress and take it from there. All right, first off, I want to congratulate all the new members of the SafeMoon Army. Congratulations, we grew by over 100,000 new holders. Now, why is it important? Well, the SafeMoon Army has an obligation to educate everyone about cryptocurrency, and blockchain in general. Blockchain should be as common knowledge as movie references, or as, brands of potato chips. That's how common knowledge blockchain should be. All right. Hey, Ryan.
I am
Welcome.
here, guys. Twitter needs to make it a little easier. I send the request like 20 times, and I think you guys don't get it on your end, or there's some kind of lag. But man, so excited to be here, John. So excited. Let's go ahead and kick this off.
Awesome. Ryan, go ahead and introduce yourself. 100,000 new people. So go ahead and introduce yourself, what you do at SafeMoon.
Absolutely. So I'm Ryan Arriaga. I am the global head of products here at SafeMoon. So all of the new exciting products that we are launching, chances are I am either in charge of that or I touch it at some level. So John brought me on not too long ago. I'd say, what is that, 3 months already? Man, time.
3 months.
And you're having fun, huh?
Yeah. Wallet out and, well, do we want to say, I'll just say it right now. Over 500,000 users on the SafeMoon wallet in under 50 days since release.
Amazing.
So other companies that usually takes them at least a year, if not more. We did that in 50 days. This is just the beginning. So, to all the fudders out there, I laugh in Android and iOS wallet.
And
500,000 downloads, millions of volume through the swap. Like, I can go on and on about the achievement.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of people don't understand the Web3 dynamic, right? Because I think that when people think, oh, it's just an app. No. When you mix Web3, which is more of an emerging tech, into what we're doing, and we did that in the amount of time that we did that, it speaks a volume to what we're doing here at SafeMoon. So really excited. I mean, we're going to keep pushing forward, obviously. And as a matter of fact, John, you know what we should do? Do something a little different today.
Ooh, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking we should just go ahead and launch the Android update right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and send a push notification to the over 200,000 users that we have for Android. And I just clicked the button and we just went live. So now everybody who is listening to this SafeMoon Sunday, you're going to be the first to know before this push notification goes out that you now will have the option to download the newest Android app and have the long-awaited reflections tracker that everyone has been waiting for, with charts and new swap pairs. And that's going to be going live on Android in the next, I would say, about a few minutes. And
fantastic. I'm excited.
And I just sent the push notification to over 200,000 users, and they're all going to get that right now. And it's probably going to start hitting their phones. So iOS
done and done.
Too. So iOS, we're in review. So once that's out, we're going to be pushing that.
Awesome. And just so everyone knows, the new swap pairs, these are just the first of many on swap, is Shiba and ETH, Aave and ETH, and Link and ETH. So these would be ETH pairings. And then BSC will quickly follow. So for those of you who don't know, BSC is the Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum is Ethereum chain. These are two different blockchains with different consensus algorithms, etc. So for those of you who are new to cryptocurrency, I recommend you look up the difference between the two. Also, topic of discussion, topic of research, speaking of education, look up on-chain and off-chain transactions as well. That should be a good little read. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there. And if you need to, hop into the Discord, and there's thousands of people who are more than happy to help educate you. And then, Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, we've got BTC and Doge coming up as well.
Yep, we're going to be working on that on the next update. So people will start being able to hold Doge and BTC in their app, as well as some other features that we're going to be working on. Do you want to talk about those as well?
Yeah. So from last I checked, we're adding it's 12-word, the 24-word imports.
Yep.
And then multiple wallets on the next update.
Exactly. So we heard a lot of stuff from the community. Everybody's been chiming in, and they love the ability to import their 12-word seed phrase. But people are like, well, what about my 24-word seed phrase? And we're thinking, you know what? Let's go ahead and add a feature where people can now import. They can have an option to also import their 24-word seed phrase. So we're not just going to do 12-word. We're also going to be 24-word. And John, we're also going to be doing multiple wallets because, well, when we left that poll on Twitter, everybody said that they wanted multiple wallets. So we got to listen to the community. So we're doing that as well. So after this update goes out, the very next thing we're going to be doing, multiple wallets, import your 12-word or 24-word seed phrase. Bitcoin, Doge holdings, and some
Yep.
other features, but we'll announce those as they come.
We'll talk about those later. All right, kind of diving in. A lot of people have been asking about the exchange, and my response is always it's not from the technical aspect is not hard. Like doing off-chain transactions, it's just basically a piece of paper, with extra steps, matching buys and sells, an order book. But the hard part is the regulatory side, and I'm proud to announce that we now have a very clear and very set forth path for those regulatory items that we have to check off. And while that's being done, Ryan and his team and the exchange team will be building out the tech side. So great progress has been made, but that deserves its own moment. We'll talk about that in a future SafeMoon Sunday. One of the questions I actually got regarding the exchange was, is it going to be a separate application or is it going to be tied into the wallet? Well, Ryan, you and I have been discussing this. Ideally, we just tied into the wallet as a separate tab, but we have to work through the regulatory, because it even comes down to how you separate the code and everything else in regards to the regulation. So, and realize we're not just doing this for the United States, we're also doing this for all of our international jurisdictions as well. So we're working hard. We'll let you know when we have more information.
Yep.
But Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, the actual exchange part is easy.
The actual exchange part that we're working on, aside from the regulatory stuff, because that's always like waiting on a third party times 10, right? So the actual exchange part and the technical side, we're very excited with the progress that we've had. And obviously, we're not going to go into timelines yet, but I think we're getting closer to the point, John, where maybe the next AMA or an AMA after that, possibly, we can actually start maybe talking about soft timelines for that, because we're actually making great progress.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. The fantastic progress has been made. Just talked to the team yesterday about it, and it's great. I'm excited. Kind of a little side note, funny joke. I was watching Blade last night. Happy Halloween, or belated Halloween to everyone. And there was an individual in there. They're like, "Oh, you're human." He's like, "No, I'm not. I'm a lawyer." So little lawyer joke right there. Anyway, we're dealing with lawyers right now, so that's what we have to work through. So yeah, the exchange is well underway. We're excited about the progress there. Ryan's working on his stuff, and when we have more information, we'll push that out. So a lot of people have been asking me about Dark Moon. So what is Dark Moon? Well, Dark Moon's basically where all the crazy stuff that we work on it there, because there's IP involved and other stuff. And then as soon as it's ready for like public release and public consumption, then it comes to what I call the light side of the moon. But we've got a lot of great stuff. Now people are asking, what do you work on Dark Moon? The hints are all there. How many times do I talk about macro IoT, Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's yeah. So we can go into the like how blockchain can tie into energy grids, telecommunications, and the efficiency that can be created there. And there's no industry that couldn't benefit from blockchain integration. Anywhere from tracking produce from point of dirt, where it came out of the dirt, all the way to the supermarket in 5 different foreign countries. Imagine like an NFT is assigned to each one of those, those batches, and it gets tracked every single time. As soon as it hits the truck, as soon as it hits X, as soon as it, touches the supermarket, you scan the QR code and like, oh, this is where it was grown. This is, from time of picking to grocery store, you can see the exact date.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can go on and on about the.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut. Yeah. Every event,
Oh, no.
every transaction verifiable via blockchain, and allowing the ledger to provide transparency of that check-in, of that event, of hey, that shipment arrived at this area and this person, boom, scanned it in at this time at this date, boom. Everything verifiable through the blockchain. And when people are listening to this, it's like wrap your head around all of the things that transferring from the traditional system to the blockchain system and having it verifiable and transparent. That's where the thought process needs to go.
Yeah, it's that's going to be a lot of education that we need to push out when that's ready for release and everything. So we got Thomas up here.
Great,
welcome,
thank
Thomas.
you.
Thomas. Yeah, it's the
some
wizard.
technical difficulties.
Hey,
my
man.
bad. As it turns out, there's a special link for inviting and joining the space. Normally does not help.
Yeah, well, when you're sifting through thousands, it's easier just to input.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, Thomas, I'm sure you'd back me up about like there is no industry that can't benefit from blockchain technology. You know what I
As
mean?
of now, no. It's almost too late to not be considering the blockchain strategy for any business. So yeah, I see it all over real estate right now. Massive pushes over there. Traditional financial tools are getting an overhaul. You see
Yep.
large swathes of old money investors are getting involved now. It's very exciting. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Blockchain, I believe personally, and I'm sure Thomas, you do as well, and Ryan, that blockchain is the future, or at least a system like blockchain, whatever the next innovation is.
It is
So that kind of ties us into a little bit of the next thing. Thomas, SafeMoon blockchain, we talked about DLS or distributed ledger systems and how those can work in conjunction with blockchain. But you want to kind of go into that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So these ledger systems, it's the nodes. Each individual full wallet holder is in the network, or typically in a blockchain network, where every single node is comprised of a balance. Everybody's balances together. You share them together, and you validate blocks together. That's how the network is formed. So this is where you see decentralized governance come into play. Some other very interesting features of this encryption. Yes, that's pretty much what that is all of the nodes together, they comprise a very large collection of balances.
Yeah, and it's a network of networks all speaking with each other. So there's some great stuff that Thomas is working on right now in the background. That a lot of architecting, a lot of testing, a lot of processing. I'm sure you've seen his your what do you call it, Big Bertha or whatever, the server?
The server. Honestly, I don't have a nickname for it yet. Bertha sounds pretty good. I was thinking of the Gibson.
It's
I might invite attack though.
Yeah.
But the server, our first cluster is open, and it's 3 blades. These are the best commercially available blades. We can do high volume data processing with it. I'm going to be providing a lot of very interesting tools along the way, post blockchain. And a lot of that stuff you'll see pop out of Darkmoon. I don't want to expose too much yet.
Yeah, we won't talk about that yet. Ryan, partnerships. We've got a lot of great partnerships to include. I will say this: there is an exchange that we're finalizing agreements with for listing, and then we have a second one quickly in the wing in the background. And then Ryan, we've been working with Unicrypt quite a bit, and I just have to say they're fantastic to work with. A lot of folks right now are trying to use other services for launching their own projects, etc. But Unicrypt, honestly, in my personal opinion, is the way to go. They're open to innovation. And I mean, this isn't really like an advertisement. I just want to give a shout out to a great partner that we've been working with, this entire time, from the initial locking to migrations to whatever else that we need. They are a great partner. So Ryan.
And that's why we were so confident about talking about the partnership, and also confident about being on the tail end of our migration and getting closer to the consolidation, because we were working with Unicrypt, and everything that they're doing for us and helping us with. I mean, it's very comprehensive. It's very tedious work. It's very meticulous, but they're helping us do it right, and they're helping us make sure that it's very secure. So, there's talk out there like, well, is it safe? Is it going to be secure? Is it going to be done right? Yes, we partnered with a great company that is helping us do exactly that, so that whenever the migration is completed and the consolidation starts, we're going to be in great hands, guys. So that's why they're great partnerships.
Yeah, they're a fantastic partner. We're very selective with who we work with. There's a lot of noise out there sometimes regarding other projects or whatever, where they say, "Oh, we're associated with SafeMoon." Listen, if it doesn't come from our main Twitter, come from me, come from Ryan, come from the team, especially not the main Twitter. Like it's that partnership hasn't happened yet. You know, Thomas, I, and Ryan have run into this a lot where people will DM us and be like, "Hey, this is look at this thing I'm working on," and a literal phrase, and Thomas, you've experienced this, is like, "Oh, that's cool," gets blown up into SafeMoon is now partnering
Yeah.
with us. Us thinking something is cool doesn't mean that there's going to be a partnership there. So just want to provide a little clarification for those who are new and those who have been part of the SafeMoon Army for a while now.
Yeah, if I have a conversation with you, if you're running a project, the last thing that we want to see you do is start, with the screenshots and the posting before we're ready with our media cycle to be talking about that. It's a great way to end those conversations entirely.
Yeah. Let's open it up to the floor now. Get people talking. Let's have a discussion. So, just waiting on the host to get a few people up on stage. Again, I want to, for those of you who are just joining, yes, I am in an airport, so I have to go to a lot of meetings all over the place. Busy day in the life of John. But if you hear anything in the background, I am in an airport. Apologize for that. So, all right. First speaker, how's it going?
Hello?
Hello.
Yo, there's so many people here. How's it going, guys? You all right?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Good. Well, I just want to say I'm privileged to
I apologize. You cut out on my end. Can you repeat your question or your statement?
with the wallet. So we got Android and iOS at the moment. Is there going to be eventually a PC version like Windows, or is it solely just going to be on phones?
We are looking into a desktop version right now. But Ryan, if you want to go a little bit more into that.
So what we're looking at is if we do any kind of desktop, it would be actually a Chrome. So it'd be a Chrome plugin or a Chrome apps that you can install onto your Chrome browser, and then use it within other browsers. So that's what we're looking at. I've already had those talks, but we want to make sure that all the technology that we have on the app is secure and ready to rock and roll before we start actually extending that to other browsers and other means of accessibility. So, but that's definitely on our radar and something that we've discussed already. And the thing is,
indeed,
obviously with that, you see there's other products, and I'm not going to talk about what they are, but there's other products that we're going to have that are also going to be functioning within the Web3 space. And so having that plugin as well is going to be a lot easier for people to connect our wallet with those products as well. So that's just kind of an addition to what I was saying about us already having those discussions. So we're thinking about how we're going to do it, but that's not right now in the immediate pipeline, but it will be something that we're going to be exploring here pretty soon.
All right, cool. That's literally the only question I had, but thanks for having me on.
Yeah, and we're always looking at ways to improve, quality, accessibility, and security. And so that's a conversation we have all the time internally with the team. Does Y, does whatever provide a more accessible, higher quality, and more secure experience for the SafeMoon Army?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, a Chrome extension will be a lot easier to build than Web3 on Swift for iOS or Java. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah. We've got Watcher Guru on. How are you doing today?
Hey, how's it going? This is Mike, and first of all, I'd like to say Happy Halloween from the team and I. And then second of all, I have a question. Could we be seeing the SafeMoon wallet be integrated into Google Chrome extensions in the near future? I'm not sure if that's been answered before, but that's what we have for you today.
Hey, I could probably hit that one really quick. I love Chrome extensions. I think what Ryan was just talking about was exactly that.
Yeah.
So it'll be WebKit compatible. Like the stuff that you build for Google Chrome will likely also work in like Safari and Firefox and Brave. They use the same kind of extension mechanism. So
Perfect.
Yeah, Brave is
Because,
actually Google Chrome. It's just rebranded. It's the same
yeah,
same browser.
great to know, because I know that a lot of crypto people tend to use their laptops or PC most of the time. So with introducing a Chrome extension, we will expand the growth and the people we can reach. So thank you for answering the question, and have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Rojas.
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
great.
Great. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Hello? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in the car wash right now. I don't know if you guys can hear all that noise. I'm about to be, give me 30 seconds. I'm about to be done here, okay?
All right. Well, then, while you're going through the car wash, we'll go ahead and pass it off to Mr. Crypto.
Hey guys, I have two questions. First of all, on the SafeMoon wallet, very happy to see the buy button. Any plans on a fiat off ramp in the near future?
That involves a lot of regulatory items, and we'd have to talk to our partners regarding that. Ideally, yes, a fiat off ramp would be ideal. But again, that comes down to a multi-jurisdictional, not only just in the United States from state to state, but also internationally. You know, rules in Switzerland are different than the rules in the UK, and each one has a different regulatory body. So, yes, we would love as many features as we could put into the wallet. However, that specific one does come down to, what the regulations are depending on the jurisdiction.
Will you guys release it per jurisdiction as you do have compliance, or will it be like an all-in-one?
As I said before, we'll explore that when we're through the regulatory process in regards to the fiat off ramp.
And the second question, Ryan, last AMA, you gave kind of a soft timeline for consolidation as weeks, not months. Are we still on schedule? Any update on that yet?
We are still on schedule. So I was saying what I said basically on the last AMA. I said not months. I said probably within a month. And last AMA was 2 weeks ago. So we're actually on the tail end of it. We're getting very close. Our whole partnership with Unicrypt is what's basically putting us in ludicrous speed right now. So it's allowing us to finish everything much faster, but also making sure that we're not rushing anything when we're doing it right. So yeah, we're getting very close to this very, very last part of it. And once this is done, then we can start consolidating, meaning we can start rolling out the swap feature that'll allow us to, or at least the users, to consolidate their V1 to V2. So we are very close, and this has taken months, by the way. So when I say tail end, and I want to be very clear with people, because I saw a lot of quotes like on Twitter, like, "Oh, Ryan said this." When I say tail end, I mean the tail end of how long the entire process takes. So the entire process took months, and we're on the tail end of that. So we're on the very end of that. We're getting very close, and I'm not going to give an exact day or timeline, but I'm saying we're so close. I can feel it. I'm just going to say that. All right. And then whenever that's ready to rock and roll, then you guys are going to have the options to start swapping from your V1 to V2. But we're very excited about the partnership with Unicrypt, and that's exactly what's allowing us to move at this speed.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Will Unicrypt be supporting the SafeMoon blockchain? Like, is that kind of the roadmap of the partnership?
No. So right now they're the locked liquidity provider, so they're working through the migration with us in that regard. Any future details regarding the nature of partnerships, we don't discuss that until our partner clears us too. So the nature of NDAs are the nature of NDAs.
Yes, legal. I forgot about that. Well, thanks guys for answering the questions. Keep going, is awesome. I love shilling to new friends as they get into SafeMoon. They learn so much in the first couple days and weeks, and they get so addicted to it. So, love the coin, love the community. Keep it up.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate the kind words.
I'm off the car wash now. Do you guys mind if I ask my question now?
Go for it.
All right. So, hope you guys are having a fine Sunday. I'm new to the crypto world, to be entirely honest with you guys. I'm into stocks and stuff. But I'm one of the new buyers, I guess, one of the new holders with all the, I think you guys said like 100,000 new holders just recently or something like that. Well, I'm one of them. And I did my homework a little bit. You guys, honestly, you guys seem like a pretty legit team. I like everything that I see. And I think all of us who are buying right now, honestly, seems like we're pretty early considering everything that you guys are saying you want to do, all the features, all the other things that you want to do apart from the coin or the token itself. So I'm pretty happy with my investment right now. I just wanted to ask you guys, what do you consider to be the thing that sets you apart the most from other tokens out there? Like, why, if you were to sell SafeMoon to someone, how would you sell it? Like, if you could sell it to me right now, how would you go about doing that?
So I'll say this right here. We never talk about price action. Never. I don't. That's not what our focus is. Our focus is providing a quality, accessible, and secure experience for our users. Now, in regards to being early, the innovations are just coming in. This is just the start. I'll talk about it from the product side all day long, but in terms of price action, that's something I'll never discuss. That's one of the big no-nos. So the other item is, we are a fully doxed company with a physical global headquarters in multiple jurisdictions. We focus on making sure we do things the right way versus asking for forgiveness. That's an error I see with a lot of projects where they'll go out and say, hey, buy X, buy Y. That's just your product should speak for yourself. You should be providing more than just a token. The token is a piece of our ecosystem. While it's a very important piece, there's more items to it. The wallet being one of them, and the swap being one of them, and the liquidity pool being one of them. So we've got a lot of great innovations coming down the line, especially in the macro IoT space, as well as wallet, exchange, blockchain. So I'm really proud of the company and all the progress that we've done in such a short amount of time, and the speed and the efficiency in which we use and what has been thrown at us. I'm really excited for the documentary to come out because you guys will get kind of like an inside look, an inside peek into everything that the team has been through to get to the point that we're at right now. Anyway, those are just my thoughts and my words. But Ryan and Thomas,
Yeah.
got anything to
Yeah,
add?
absolutely. The way that I would say it is to your friend, especially if they have, no knowledge even of the crypto space. The way that I would convey that, this idea is, hey, you understand like how there's different tech products out there right now, and they all use regular fiat currency as their fuel, right? They use that's their fuel, and how the other products work with each other, right? That's how the other products are paid for. Well, with SafeMoon, this other product in the tech space, but now SafeMoon has their own. Now we can call it an emerging tech or a blockchain product. How can we do that? How can we take, for example, this is just an example, how could we take Facebook and make Facebook on the blockchain? How can we make it so that all of these likes or posts or are decentralized or working within within the blockchain in a certain way that, you know, they're decentralized. So you have files out there like Filecoin, for example, that allows you to decentralize your data so that it can never be censored or taken down. These are just examples, but all these companies are trying to make that push. And SafeMoon is, what we're doing is we're releasing a suite of products that do just that. So that's how you would want to probably convey that to your friend if they don't have any knowledge or about the crypto space.
I
Yeah.
like that a
All
lot,
right.
man.
Hey, everyone.
I recognize that most of the, you know, most successful entities, they're successful because they don't only have one product, they have a whole ecosystem like you guys are talking about. So to me, that sounds very, very promising, man. Like honestly, I'm praying and I'm hoping, I believe in you guys, don't think I'm doubting you, but I'm really hoping you guys deliver and all that. And I'm really excited to see, you know, SafeMoon being listed in other exchanges and stuff. I'm really excited for those. I know, Karoni, I know you're tired of people asking you when that's going to happen, so I'm not even going to bug you with that. But yeah, man, I'm really excited about that. Also, all the features that are gonna come out. I'm still waiting on more updates on the iOS. I hope we can get that update that the Android guys just got. I hope we can get it soon. I'd like to have all those features as well. But yeah, man, I'll keep looking into everything you guys are doing, and I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna stick with you guys for a pretty long time. It's at least that's what it's looking. So, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate the kind words. Hey, everyone. So I've got to hop off. I will leave you guys.
Here.
Hey Ryan, this is Vico. Just quickly, two questions. One will be, any idea when the roadmap is going to be uploaded onto the website? I think that's going to help out a lot of the, thousands of new investors we've gotten this week alone.
Yeah, so we've been discussing how we're going to. So it's a fine balance because there's things that we're coming out with that we want to make sure that it's not out there for the world completely, because then we have to think about competition. We have to think about all these
Hey,
other
moderators,
things
you
that
guys
are
can
coming
ban
down
anyone
that could
saying
steamroll our
scammer
launch.
rug. Go ahead and
we
ban
want to
anybody.
make sure that we're doing it correctly, but we also want to make sure, obviously, that you guys see a roadmap of different products and things to look forward to. We have been discussing this on the back end and how we're going to approach that and how we're going to go about it. We just haven't fully, I would say,
Can I get somebody to ban man dem in the chat, please?
what we're going to display to the public and what's going to be shown. So when we do that, it's going to be things that are maybe a little bit more, I would say, softer, like maybe not going into full detail, but doing it in such a way that it doesn't completely let the cat out of the bag. But we're still deciding on how we're going to do that. So we will give you guys an update whenever we do launch that and whenever we get that on there for everybody. But we're just trying to figure out now how we do it in such a way that we're making sure that we protect our IP too before we launch.
Fair enough. And my last question is regarding marketing.
Oh, and don't tell me
This
what
is
to do with my
something that's
stream
been brought
or I
up
will
in
ban
a lot
you.
of the spaces that I hop on weekly. And it's in terms of, as a company itself, is SafeMoon thinking about doing any marketing strategies with like sports events such as Super Bowls, NASCAR events, what have you?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are happening on the back end with our marketing team that they're discussing, and they get so many sponsorship, reaching out for different sponsorships or different airtime, opportunities. That is completely with marketing. I personally am not working with that team. I'm on product, so I can't really answer that. But I will say that I do know that on the back end, there's a lot of stuff that they're working on that I don't have access to, unfortunately, that I'm not privy to on the product side. But I do know that, yes, definitely, that's already something that marketing is working on.
Awesome. Thank you. That's it. I'm going to hop off as a speaker. Maybe someone else can hop on.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going, Zach?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
Firstly, I'd just like to show some appreciation. We want to thank you all for your hard work and dedication to the project. We truly appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So my question is regarding the wallet, potentially a future update. Some background: myself and I'm sure a few other folks originally created our wallet through MetaMask. I had an existing MetaMask and created a second wallet within that. Being said, that second wallet that holds my SafeMoon does not have a seed phrase. It only has a private key. Will we have the ability to...
Already on it, buddy.
It's on your keychain.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
We're already on it. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say the ability to import a wallet with a private key, right?
Exactly.
Yep, we're already on it. That is going to be the next update we're working on. It's going to be BEP, bit 39. It's going to be 12-word seed phrase, 24-word seed phrase, being able to import your wallet, and then also the ability to import by private key and multiple wallets. So that's going to be all wrapped up into a nice update, and that's going to be the very next thing that we're working on because you guys asked for it, and well, that's what we do. We deliver. So, yeah, it's so funny you said that because even with my MetaMask, it's the same problem. I had the same exact thing. You set up several accounts, and then you have that one private key in there, and then that's like your main one. So, yeah, we're going to have that as well.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was a thing until I tried to import when the wallet released. So that's awesome to hear. Thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, guys.
Hey, RJ, how's it going?
Good, man. Thank you so much for having me. I got two questions here. First and foremost, with all the projects you guys are currently working on, I just wanted to see if the blockchain is still on track for a December release. And the second question is one from the community. And they were saying, once we're on our own blockchain, will Swap and Liquify still buy 50-50 SafeMoon and BNB, or will it be only SafeMoon for the liquidity pool? Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely. So I can't comment on the timeline because blockchain, that's a huge undertaking. But I think, as far as the last more technical part, I think, Thomas, you could probably speak to that.
Yeah, sure. So with regard to any kind of timeline, we always want to be careful with it. Still looking at December. If that changes, we're going to let you know. So I'm sorry, what was the last part of your question there?
Yeah, no problem. So he's this one's from the community asking, once we're on our own blockchain, will Swap and Liquify still buy 50-50 SafeMoon and BNB, or will it buy only SafeMoon for the liquidity pool?
Gotcha. Okay. So once we move to our own chain, you'll be using SafeMoon as gas. So it'll be like a primary, kind of like how BNB is. So when you're talking about liquidity pools with regard to our actual chain and tokens that may be on it, say we have, of course, I mean it's gonna happen. Like let's be real about it. Like we're gonna have a SafeMoon token on the SafeMoon chain. Like, there's no reason not to make that bridge. It's gonna be fun. But in the end, what you'll see are liquidity pools in SafeMoon, or SafeMoon and other tokens. So with regard to that mechanic, Swap and Liquify is still heavily under debate because it's been identified that Swap and Liquify does have to liquefy, right? That puts a little bit of a hint of downward pressure. So we're still looking at that. I want to be careful with how I answer that, but as far as the liquidity pool goes, and the chain, you'll be seeing SafeMoon instead of BNB.
Super cool. Thank you so much.
Yep, you're welcome.
Thanks, RJ, for your question. We'll take, I believe, 2 more questions. We'll take. Anyone else?
If Tate is not available, I'll ask my question really quick.
Awesome. Yeah, go right ahead.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Santi. First of all, big shout out to Ryan and Thomas and John, who is not here. Love you guys. Love everything you guys do. Since day one, the community has you guys have just showed so much support for the community. And I just got a quick question about something coming up on the wallet.
Sure, shoot.
All right, so I know you said in the next update that's coming there will be BTC. You'll be allowed to have BTC holdings. Will we be able to use BTC to swap for SafeMoon? Because I live in New York, and we can get Bitcoin directly from multiple places, but to get Binance Coin, there's a lot of loops to go through. So if we can actually have, if BTC is going to be able to be swapped for SafeMoon in the future update, that'll like really help to make the process of acquiring SafeMoon for like people who are new. I think that'll be like a tremendous help. So I'm just wondering, when you say BTC is going to be able to be a holding, will it also be able to be used in the swap feature?
Yeah, totally valid question. So BTC and Doge, what we're looking for as just to start in the new update, you'll be able to hold them in your wallet. It will not have a swap feature where you can swap Bitcoin for, SafeMoon. However, we are looking into that. We understand it's, very important. Obviously, the more coins that we can get onto our wallet, the better, because, that goes with John's, point of accessibility. So totally understand. We're definitely looking at ways to do that. And when we do it, we have to be careful because there's certain chains, with our swap, we have specific chains that our swap can work with as a multi-chain very much easier. When you get into different chains, like I would say like Doge, or you get into Polkadot or others, they're just different. So the way that I would answer this question is yes, it's on our radar. It's definitely something that is gonna be launched eventually, but it's not going to be in this next update.
Speaking on that very quick, just from what he was saying, because there's no virtual machine component in something like Bitcoin and Dogecoin, it's much easier for us to integrate with tokens and other smart chains and things like that. But I can confirm it's entirely possible. There's a bunch of ways to do this. It's all through the RPC calls and how we manage it in a layer 2. So I'm just backing them up. Totally can happen.
All right, guys. Awesome. Thank you so much for answering my question. And as always, we appreciate the hard work you guys do. God bless you all. And thank you for answering my question. Seriously. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of you guys' weekend and holiday, wherever you're at.
Hey, you too, man.
Have a good one.
Thanks a lot for coming up here and asking the question as well. Appreciate your contribution. All right. I think we're going to take one more question. So
a really quick shout out to everybody listening. I think you're all fantastic.
Okay. So cool. These people have been through the thick and the thin with us. I see all your 100s and respect. Respect back, guys. All right, we got Paul. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Ryan. Question for you guys in regards to V2. Does that have anything to do with us not being listed on any of the Team One exchanges? And I'm sorry for asking that because I know it's a pain. I've seen John's responses, but just wanted to ask that real quick.
So
I've been involved with most of those discussions. No, I don't think there's anything really holding us back. It's an application process, not unlike any other. And really, we just need to when things are slowing down, we can focus on those applications and those meetings and things. But the product comes first, I think. I'm sure that Brian would agree. So no, there's really nothing. There's nothing negative holding us back that we're aware of.
Okay, thank you guys very much.
Thanks, Paul, for your question. You know what? We have one more minute. Let's go take one more question. Make it a good one. Let's see here. There we go. We got one. Still connecting. All right, you're live. King, you're on mute. Or we can go with Chris. Chris, if you unmute yourself.
All right, thank you guys for taking my question here. Thank you so much. And my question is, as far as the SafeMoon company, not the audits that you guys have done through, for the CertTech and all that. I meant like as an actual company, or do you guys planning to do like an audit of the actual LLC company of SafeMoon?
So, like what kind of audit exactly?
Well,
Like what?
every company does like like I used to work at a bank, and we had like an audit that the government would come in and they would make sure that everything was running perfectly. There was no underhanded stuff and all that. And I get you guys are legit. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that is that something that the company SafeMoon is actually planning to do?
So that's something John works with, and they're very, very particular about making sure that everything that they do as a company is 100% regulated and 100% following all policy and guidelines. So that goes with everything from tax to where we incorporate, how we're abiding by the laws in those different jurisdictions, all of that 100%. And then our tech as well. So even our tech on the product side, for example, I have invoices already from cybersecurity that we have security assessments on our tech, and then as we grow, we're going to be beholden to even more stuff that we're going to have to do as far as compliance goes. So yes, absolutely, everything that we do, we're very by the book. Even so bad that there's certain things that we're like, oh, this would be a great feature, and then we're like, oh, well, we can't do that because in this jurisdiction or because in this country, XYZ. So we're very particular about that. And we want to make sure that we're always following the proper guidelines, following proper policy, especially in this new space, because, one little trip up or slip up, can hurt a company. So we're very particular.
You could tweet the wrong thing, it'd be bad.
Yeah, even tweeting. Yeah, even tweeting. Like, even our tweets are like, oh, don't do that, because that's something that you're going to be stepping on toes or not good for the space in general, or good for what we're doing. So we're making sure that we're doing everything the right way, 100%. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the back end as far as following those policies, making sure that our noses are clean, basically.
Okay, thank you guys. One last question, very quick. I know we're short on time, but I know we're with the projects that are going on right now in the Gambia. Is Gambia, not to sound like it's like the only one, but is that like more like part one of other countries that might be looking to incorporate what SafeMoon is doing in the Gambia?
Can't answer that. Can't answer that, and or I should say I won't answer that, because that would probably give too much information. So I'll leave that up to John. I'll leave that with John as to when he wants to talk about that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'll leave it there. But thanks a lot for your.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I think that that concludes our SafeMoon Sunday. Thomas, did you have any last minute ammo?
I mean, I don't have too much extra. I'm just so glad that everybody's here and following along with us. We have a lot of very interesting things coming up over the next few months. Some things you know about, some things you don't know about. Dark Moon's going to be huge. Operation Phoenix is progressing. Wallet, exchange, blockchain. Like, let's go. It's time to do things.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
and
very excited.
I think that whenever we start doing more products too, Thomas, like whenever we start releasing more different products, not just like, your average blockchain products like we have with a wallet or those kinds of things, when we start adding on new products on this ecosystem, I think that at that point, it's going to be kind of the catalyst for people seeing like, oh, wow, this is the direction they're taking. This is really exciting. So, yeah.
Absolutely. For us, it's easy because we get to see the full scope. It's sunk in for us.
Yeah. So it's easy for us to be confident and be like, oh yeah, don't worry. Everyone else is like, well, we want to see. We can't
Yeah,
see, but there's
I
reasons
wish we
for that.
could share everything, but
Yeah. No. But yes, and SafeMoon Connect. I mean, and I'm selfishly always amping up SafeMoon Connect because I'm so excited about it. But that's just one of so many other things that we have in this ecosystem that we're going to be launching. So a lot of great stuff. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your questions, guys. It really means a lot. Your contribution to this team, to our vision, and to the entire SafeMoon movement is amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and we wouldn't be here without all of you. Um, it takes all of us to do this together. So uh, that's all I have,
yeah.
Thomas. In closing, if you have anything.
No, it sounds great. I'll see. Well, actually, I do have one thing. We'll see you in Miami in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We'll talk about
All
that more
right.
soon. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm Ryan, Global Head of Products of SafeMoon.
Thomas, the Chief Blockchain Officer.
And thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys the next AMA.
Have a good one, guys.
There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be posting some of the recap. I'll go back and get some of the important information that was said, and I'll put that into a video. I might do separate videos, one for Thomas, one for John and Ryan, or I might just do all of them together. Car wash guy was the highlight. How does the consolidation affect price? Will it increase the losing of the 3 zeros? Yeah, so you lose 3 zeros on your bag, and we gain 3 zeros on the price. That's all it is. It's that simple. Nothing's affected. It's just less tokens we're working with. That's all it is. These are clear as F. Oh, what are you talking about? Allow for free crypto trading. Carl was sounding like a bot. Okay. Thank you so much for your content. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we'll get back to more videos and more stuff next week. This is pretty big stuff. SafeMoon is finally starting to take off. We got huge things happening. It looks like the exchange might get delayed a little bit. Once again, thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. SafeMoon Army, you guys have a great Sunday.